Alright, so let's just say, this is a thought. Let's just say that I wanted to go play right now. What would I do? First of all, you would not play by yourself. The reason, even though it's tempting, the reason you wouldn't play by yourself is because if you lose a bet, you would tend to start spreading yourself too thin. Your emotions can get involved and they can get the best of you. So this is why it's not good to play by yourself. So now, if you step into a table, quick review, if you step into a table, you want to dominate and shoot, right? You don't want to play too early, but you want to dominate and shoot. You do not want shoes that's close, like 2 points, 3 points, because depending on which color is winning at that time, they're going to switch. It's too much. You want to dominate shoes. If the shoe is not dominating, we stand away from it. If the shoe is dominating, then what do? You're making a bet. You can look for patterns, like what Lou showed you. You want to look for patterns. Other than that, you want to make the second bet on the weak side. If you win that, right, we want to stay with, if we win that, we want to stay with doing it until we lose it. So if the first series come down and we win that bet, okay, boom. Then second time, we go in. The only time we don't keep going is when we lose the first bet. Then it has to come down on its own for us to fuck with it again. And this is the most important part. You only play the dominating side if it's somebody that's high. It's the only time you play it. And you might only want to play the 2 or the 3. But you do your scorecard because you want to know who's hot. So you know you can go with them on the dominating side. Now, if you get a win on the dominating side, you don't want to wait. You don't want to play until the weak side comes because it's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed. Best thing you could do if you win a bet, don't go right back. If you lose a bet, don't go right back. Okay? So, basically, everything we're doing is the Tony mindset. Is we taking 2 shots. And what that means is this. The Tony mindset is nothing but what we had invented, because there's 2 ways to get a win. You can get a win when you go on your scorecard as a profile winner, or you can get a win on a run on the board. We are playing to maintain. So if we get a win, 300 to 500, we taking it and we balling. We taking big money to get little money. So $1,000 to get 300 to 500. That's good. In 15 minutes, that's good. We usually get fucked up because we don't play to maintain. Now, what we looking for is the shoes that's dominating. If they're not, then we don't want to play it. We want to get in the habit of not playing it. Because I don't want you to say, well, I'm here, I might as well. No. I want you to say, okay, that doesn't fit our steed, and go. Now, when we do play a shoe that's close, like the time I won the 300, but not like the time when you just lost the 1,000 with Mouse, when you got your money back and you was winning 250. You wasn't supposed to be playing that shoe anyway. You wasn't supposed to be playing at the big table no way. But you stayed long and tried to be greedy, and you lost. Where before, on shoes that was close, you got the 300 and you left, and you was like, I wasn't supposed to be playing that no way. But this is what you're doing. So again, go to a spot, you're looking at the percentages. dominate shoes, of course. We look for patterns, like Lou showed us. We look for patterns. There's no patterns, guess what? We're making a bet on the second spot. We rolling with it until we lose. We doing money management. If we lose, then for us to better let it get, it has to come down on its own. Hopefully you're doing your scorecard, so you might have to go with a person on the run. It might not stop at one. It might go down. But the reason is you're following the person so you'll know which one to do. Make a bet, you don't go right back. Where you get fucked up is trying to play by yourself and make it bet one after another, especially if you lose. No. It's the best quick review that I can give you. This is the bottom line what we're doing. Plan and maintain is so important because put the $300 to $500 in the bank, do it again. Now we have our win. If you lose and try to keep your emotion intelligence out of it, come back another day.